Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Janet Cresson. We have a great show lined up for you today, and right now we're starting with local news. Maybe you've heard last week that Kwik Trip, the convenience stores, signed an agreement to purchase the 34 Wisconsin PDQ convenience stores. Joining me to tell us a little bit more about it is John McHugh. He's the Director of Public Relations with Kwik Trip. Thanks for joining me today, John.
Thank you.
So let's get started with why did Kwik Trip decide to sign this agreement? It's not a done deal. You haven't actually done the sale, but you've signed an agreement.
Yes, we've signed an agreement, and the hope is that by October 9th, all the employees from PDQ will ratify this decision. As you know, PDQ is an employee-owned company, so they have to say yes to this deal. It's important for us. We've always wanted to be in the Madison market, but it's so hard to find real estate to build new stores, so this opportunity to acquire PDQ is excellent for us.
And home base for Kwik Trip is La Crosse, Wisconsin.
That's correct. Our home base is La Crosse. Matter of fact, 80% of all the products inside of a Kwik Trip store are actually made or produced out of La Crosse. We have our own dairy, commissary, ice plant, beverage line. Almost anything you see in our stores, we actually base out of La Crosse.
Okay, and you said that you're looking for this transition to take place in October?
October 9th, hopefully everything will be signed, sealed, and delivered. Initially, we'll continue to operate those stores as PDQ stores. So after October 9th, when you come up, it'll still look like a PDQ store on the outside. On the inside, they'll have a lot more Kwik Trip products. And then over the span of the next couple months, we'll transition those inside and outside to look like a Kwik Trip store.
It'll be a gradual thing then.
It will.
I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, what about the PDQ employees? What's going to happen with them?
We hope that as many as possible of those PDQ employees continue to join and work for us at the Kwik Trip team. They have a reputation for excellent customer service in their brand, so we hope those coworkers come and join us. We think that's important because they have a lot of longevity, they have a lot of loyalty to their PDQ brand. We hope that transfers over to Kwik Trip as well.
Okay. And I imagine this has got to be a big investment because it's not just buying the stores, it's doing the remodeling and maybe getting some people involved as well. How much are we talking?
That's a good question. It will cost us between $30 and $40 million to renovate all those stores and bring them up to look like Kwik Trips inside and out. It's a big investment, but we think it's an important one here for the Madison market.
And the remodeling and making it that gradual transition, what would you guess would be the timeline for that?
Our hope is that by April 1st of 2018, all those stores will be finished and refurbished.
So it'd be from October when the sale would take place
Exactly.
to April of the following. It's pretty quick, actually.
Well, that's why we call this Kwik Trip.
From one quick to another, actually, too. Let's see. Now, you've had a growth pattern. You guys have been around for 30 years, right?
Even longer than that. Actually,
Even
we
longer?
started back in 1965 in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, not in La Crosse. So we've been around more than 50 years. The last couple of years, we've been on a very aggressive growth pattern, almost 50 new stores a year. This last year, we will have completed 57 stores. So this is certainly going to be a big splash with 34 in this area.
And the grand total gets to be approximately?
Right now, we're at 570 stores. So by the time all is said and done, when we start to convert these, we'll be close to 600 stores.
Wow,
Yeah.
quite an undertaking. And there are convenience stores almost on every corner. And what's different about Kwik Trip?
Two things. I think we're known for the quality of our customer service. Our coworkers, I think, do a nice job of taking care of our guests. Part of that because they run the operation like they own it. 40% of all the pre-tax profits come back to all of us coworkers. That's full-time, part-time, doesn't matter. The family that owns us only takes 5% of the profits. Most of it comes back to us or it's reinvested in new stores, as in the case of the $40 million here. So they run it like they own it, great customer service. And also, most of the products are made in La Crosse, so it's very fresh. We do daily delivery to every single store. So the milk that was in the belly of the cow at 4 a.m. near La Crosse, by 5 o'clock is already in the shelves for our customers. We're known for freshness.
And you're able to, you said almost everything originates in La Crosse, and you can get that to all 600 stores?
We can, yeah.
Hypothetically speaking?
Yeah, we can. Our outer radius is really 300 miles out of La Crosse. After that, we probably would have to change our model of distribution. But right now, with the 300-mile radius out of La Crosse, we can get to all those stores in one day and back and keep them stocked and supplied.
Wow, we have about 30 seconds left, John. Anything else that you want to add to this whole endeavor for Kwik Trip?
We're very grateful to the PDQ employees for accepting us and for hopefully agreeing to this. It's a great market for us. We look for good things. We're certainly on the outskirts of Madison. Now it's going to be great to actually be inside the city itself.
All righty. Well, John, thank you for filling us in on this. Again, Kwik Trip has signed an agreement to purchase the Wisconsin PDQ stores, and John is Director of Public Relations with Kwik Trip. We have more Talk of the Town coming right after this break.